these logos that Universal's come up with are pretty good.
Yeah. Done an awesome job.
Yeah, I'm looking forward for Whiskies.
They might be doing a quick team chat.
Well,
could probably-
should we?
We could probably go into the live stream now and just watch them do their chat and things like that.
Okay.
Probably get to hear my birds in the background over the stream.
Co-commentators, the birds.
A lot of useful commentating coming from them.
Alright, we've got BX waving at the camera. Okay, well, welcome everyone to APAC League round 1. We've got Trouble versus...
KAOS.
What's the other team? KAOS. Yes. Yeah, so we're all, this is all a bit of a learning experience for us, but we'll get play underway pretty soon. We've got both squads in there now. Just waiting for the captains to press the button now, I think.
Who have we got as the captain of the KAOS team?
That's
CrashZone are the co-captains.
yes, they're the captains.
Which is good. I think CrashZone and AXiON are so good, and such good players, and then there's all those newer players in there as well. Universal and Firehorse and McMuffinator. Universal as well. He's getting really good, really fast. So
Yeah,
he's
got a few people talking on the forums, that's for sure.
Yeah, no doubt.
First up, we are playing Launchpad. Is that right?
Yeah,
That's correct. Launchpad. So this is a payload map. So the goal here is to bring a cart from one end of the map to the other. So it's the blue team that drives the cart initially. The cart stops moving when there's no one on it. And it also stops moving when a red person jumps on it. There's a checkpoint halfway. So they've got, I think, 6 minutes to get it to the halfway point, and then they get an additional 7 minutes to take it to the end.
Looks like CrashZone's going to come out and try and clear a few of them out, but Fearless can get it. Did we see anyone get set up with shots? Oh, it looks like someone there has the shots in the end. Who is that?
It's got to be Firehorse. That seems to be his specialty weapon.
Yeah, he's been using a lot of health. I've noticed he likes the snipers and the explosives and the other weapons.
Oh, 3 down on the cart. It's a risk when you put multiple people on the cart. One well-placed shot can cause a big issue.
Yeah, definitely in this opening stage when there's still someone with the dual shocks dashed around. They got the 5 dashes. They can just bounce around. And, certainly enough to get a few cart kills.
What I am noticing is that CrashZone seems to be doing quite a lot of pressure on the enemy team, sort of scouting ahead and making sure to waste their time, keeping them away from the payload, which is a pretty good strategy. Yeah. It only pays off though if you've got your team sitting on the payload the whole time though.
Yeah, it looks like she tied up about 3 players in that encounter there, so that's quite good effort. Looks like the cart is it's on the way down the hill, making good time. I think
you'll see a lot of players like Atreyu and the CrashZones just run up ahead and be disruptors, even if they're not getting a kill. Quite often people turn back and chase them. That's just one less person that's at the cart defending. A lot of the times people tell you to ignore the people at the back, but it's usually quite tempting to go back and chase them.
Well, at the end of the day, this is a resource objective match. It's less of a shooting up match, I mean that's the main part of it, but what you want to do is you want to try and steal the resources away from the enemy team, and those mean time as your most valuable resource. If you can waste the enemy's time away from your payload, you are winning the match.
Oh, definitely, yeah. You can tie enemy players up if you can monopolize the dashes and the health spawns, then that's a big advantage for your own team.
They're making really good time at the moment. 3:30 and they're already under the bridge.
They're pushing under the bridge?
Yeah, they're in really good shape. And looking at Universal there, 12 for 7 already. It's That's a heck of a good start there.
Yeah. That infographic that we have on the bottom left showing the cart movement, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's really useful, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
I don't know when I've had sort of family and friends watch us play in the Dash League. There's a little bit of confusion, so that sort of helps things along a bit, seeing where everything's at.
Good shot from McMuffinator there. Taking the Bueller. Do we know if they're playing on League West or did they manage to snag a Sydney server?
No, we're playing on League West, so everyone's going to be struggling with a little bit of a high ping, but
Yeah, it should hopefully balance out too much. BX native, she's US.
Oh, yeah, she'll be loving it.
Loving it.
Well, look at his score, 14 for 8.
Yeah.
Making the most of the.
and we
Checkpoint.
got 6 minutes.
Nice.
Beautiful. And pretty good time as well.
Really good
So
push.
yeah, still 8 minutes, just over 8 minutes now to push.
Yeah.
Everyone's cleared out. Looks like they have a couple of disruptors pushing up.
The Trouble are going to have to work very hard now to hold them back. It's a pretty good push. The second half of this map is, once you get to the top of the next hill, is incredibly hard slog.
Yeah, it's the midway between the spawn points for both teams, really. Maybe defending teams a bit closer, but they can get to that dash, and then if they can get themselves well set up with a few explosives, a few people pushing forward. Looks like Xenexis is using his double shotguns.
I've been at the wrong end of Xenex's double shotguns a few times. His game's
Oh, and we've just had an assassination from Druid.
Nice
Self-assassination,
drive in there by
guys.
Okay, good time still at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, blue team's really doing quite well over here. 7 minutes to go, and pretty much heading up the ramp now towards the final objective.
Just looking at the top dashes, Universal there, 24 for 13. Really going hard at the moment.
Yeah, he's top archer at the minute. Mr. Soap and BX native tied up on Trouble's side.
12, 20 for 40, yeah.
Doing this here, Laggy. Hey, how's it going, mate?
Hey, Leggy.
Yeah, it's probably Universal for a bit, see what he's doing.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh.
right. Get out of there.
Oh,
Oh, took it down.
Bullet taking
That's it.
Universal down.
Bueller's
I think
doing some nice disrupting work, actually.
I think that's the commentator's guess to start following a player and here we go, just taking out Soap. Cart. Oh,
Payload definitely slowing down quite a lot right now.
Yeah, looks like a lot of them are getting caught up in the little duels happening around as they're trickling in, instead of having a couple come in. Looks like there's a few here, but not enough to sort of have a few hit the cart and a few focus on clearing out enemies at the same time. Whoever was on the cart just then pushed it a good solid, probably 10-15 meters. Two red went up into the tunnel, just left it completely unchecked.
they're not on the card at the moment, but 3 people above it, which is, I don't know,
Yeah.
they've got someone on there now. Fire horse with his, trademark shots.
He's pretty handy with the sniper too, you've noticed.
Yes.
Especially on yellow, you'll come out of your base and you'll take that headshot on you as soon as you hit the rail.
Plays for Acme and he recently picked up the sniper rifle and gave us a good round win the other day.
Very nice.
Oh, Payload just getting wiped out completely.
Yeah, good clear. What about still 4 minutes 40 though, and they pushed it around like quite a bit faster than I thought it was. They're nearly rounding around to the straight push into the tunnel now. It's like
This is good, they're not rotating the people on there, which is quite nice. reversal, just from get a couple more kills and
So still top dash universal 32-21. Mr. Soap pretty much pretty well right there as well at 31 or 32. Yeah, Mr. Soap, he's an absolute beast without a doubt.
wrong end of him yesterday playing waterweight. Him and X were just incredible. Absolutely just dominating that map.
Yeah.
It'd be interesting if they play waterway next actually. Okay, I've got a good hold in here now.
Yeah, they pushed up and they're holding this dash in the bridge.
Oh, Universal takes that soap.
Alright, so they've pushed it to the tunnel now.
3 minutes left to go.
That's
Oh, 3 on the cart. They're doing well here. Great push. Okay, nearly at the final end.
That's really what you want. You want 2 people on the card, 3 people distracting the team, maybe getting a couple of pot shots off. But as blue team, you pretty much just want to keep pressure on that card.
At least one at all times, but I think with 3 people on cart, that's 20% movement speed. So it adds up a lot having that extra pair of feet or extra couple pairs of feet on the cart for a couple seconds at a time. Over the course of the map, you shave off. It just shaves that time off.
Also, at the end of the map here, red don't have access to any real explosives, so it's more effective to get 3 people on the cart because you're unlikely to lose them all in one shot.
Yeah, if you can group up and you can get the people there, have a couple coming in behind, you get the currency. I think that was Universal there, just coming in for Fire Horses, coming in by himself.
Mr. Soap getting some pretty good defense over here. Enough the health. Oh.
Nice, you took him down. Yeah, it's usually so, just straight away headshot. Usually you play so many pub matches, you're just running around, you're looking for the kills, you're chasing down your mates on the field and you want to get the kills in them. And then you start to play a bit competitive and it just adds that whole tactical element to the game. Focus on that cart, get the pushes, establish your defense, look at controlling the dashes and the health spawns on the map.
So, a hell of a run just then.
Yeah,
finally put down by McMuffinator.
I love that name.
It's one of the few Kiwis we have in this league.
Yes, that's good.
It's Soap, McMuffinator, myself, Firehorse.
Yeah.
I think a Razor can claim some Kiwi heritage.
Very nice. So they pushed through that tunnel with, was it just under 3 minutes? And then since then, just the enemy being so close to their spawn, it's always hard to get those extra feet. But for 2 minutes, they moved the card.
30 seconds left.
Get it finished.
Okay. So I don't think so.
Grabbing a few
Out
extra.
to 93%.
17 might make it there one more time.
Oh yeah. Getting overtime. Oh, who's that? 8
So dropping
seconds.
crash actually come around.
Trying to get overtime.
Yeah, so what the team should really be doing at this point is staying on to that payload as much as possible.
Well, that's a very good push. Anything that's certainly after that bend, that last bend is a really good push on here. So it's they're set up quite well.
That's right.
Hey, how you going, Bagel dude? So I think we're gonna see Mr. Soap. I know he's on the offensive side now. Mr. Soap normally will grab the shocks on defense, but I think we're gonna see him push out and just try and pinpoint whoever has the shocks. If anyone's gone for it, doesn't look like anyone's actually Don't want to set themselves up for shock missiles this time. This little ledge here always gets me. I forget it's there every time.
Yeah, it's a favourite at the moment in the pub lobbies.
Yeah.
Yeah, who's there pushing out?
So yeah, I think we're going to see this start to push up a bit more here as well. Once they get out of this initial area, they're going to see a couple of them pushing forward, and yep, here they come now, the Nexus. So, oh, good kill. Yeah, 2 on card,
Okay.
and just gets it moving down that hill so fast.
Okay, just getting advised that the YouTube stream's having some issues. It's I only hear one voice and the frames aren't coming through very well. I'm just going to double check
okay.
that on my end.
No worries. Whose voice can they hear?
They didn't specify. I'll have a look.
Apologies to everyone else on the stream, but we lost our overview map.
Oh no, a couple of technical issues. That's alright. First map, we'll pinpoint a few of these issues, get them noted out.
So yeah, just looking at the YouTube, it's the frame rates. We're getting about 1 frame a second. So I don't know if we can maybe drop the quality. Maybe that might speed things up a bit.
Okay.
Whose voice was it coming through? Was it hopefully that time your quality commentating in there?
Fingers crossed.
Yeah, this car is absolutely hooked.
Yeah, you can hear me, but it's unfortunately it's a framer. There we go.
Is that improved a bit there?
Oh yeah.
Perfect. There's like 3 of all of KAOS set up nicely there actually. 1 on cards.
Still pretty good time. 2 minutes 30. Cards right there on the 6-minute mark.
It's like 3 or 4
So-
bodies went flying off the cart just there.
So the video's still not working on YouTube. It's still going at about 1 frame a second.
That's a bit of a bummer. I have 0 technical skills to offer to the edge. So it's not too much different. I think after checkpoint push, KAOS had 8 minutes 12, and right there, Trouble had themselves 8 minutes 6. So 6 seconds difference is all.
So having a look on my side, it's saying stream is healthy.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just running on my phone, just on the 4G. It's quite delayed. Sorry, it's just really low frame rate.
cart. 6 minutes 50 coming around the bend, coming up the hill. They're a little bit behind what KAOS was at this stage.
Universal's been doing some great disrupting there. I think I watched them take 2 out of the cart and pick another 2 up as they were coming towards it.
Just an update on the YouTube stream that it's looking a bit better now, but it's still missing frames. Oh, hang on, it might be right. It might be right. Oh no, it's still missing frames. It's a lot better than what it was.
I was almost going to say, problems that solve themselves tend to be my favourite kind.
Hang on, it's okay. It's looking okay now. It's looking okay now.
Let's go.
It's all delayed to what we're seeing. And anyway, back to the action.
Oh, Drewy cleaning up over there.
Reflexes. Oh, no, man. Oh, you got
Rookie mistake, jumping into the next battle and forgetting to reload.
Oh yes, I've been playing this 7 months, and I still do that.
I do that every single time, and I keep on reminding myself this is a rookie mistake. I shouldn't be doing this.
And generally, it only happens when I'm against a really good player. And I've snuck up behind them. I've done everything right, and then it's just click, click, click. They turn
nothing
around
quite
and
as
take me
satisfying
out.
as that. Just repeated clicking in your hand, and then they just turn around and look at you and destroys their guns. That's it.
Alright, how are they going? It's 520 at the top of the hill. They're on about par.
520. Yeah, they're right on the top. They're just about to head underneath the second last bridge.
Yeah, they're in
Yeah,
a
that's
really good
good.
position.
Doing part there. Oh, nice. AXiON.
It was just a little bit from here that KAOS were held up, so
Well, look,
Yeah, it's a good
they're
spot.
looking at their
Yeah.
time. KAOS has actually put themselves in a much better position than what TRBL was at this stage.
right.
No, got AXiON.
Here we go with the top dashes.
It's like Mr. Soap at the
Mr.
minute.
Soap's taking over.
75, 50. She's just initiated beast mode.
Experience coming through there. I think he's a captain of HHI in the Dash League.
Yeah, that's right. He's my
isn't it?
captain.
Yeah.
Does an awesome job organising however many different time zones and countries we have.
It's a nightmare.
Yep. Plays,
Oh, it's good
plays
work for you guys, because you got
every-
Europe players as well.
Yeah, we think 6 or 7 different nationalities. Every week we get together and we just have a red hot crack.
You choose your language for the game as well. Today we're going to speak in Dutch.
No, swear words translate pretty well, regardless of language. Mr. Soap, so that is uncontested there.
Well, oh nice. Oh! Switch over there with you, but
Oh,
Drewy,
CrashZone.
hey.
Excellent defense.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys have run into Crash when she's on a cart.
Just
Either
literally-
pushing or defense, she is yeah, slippery and accurate. Like
Yeah.
one of the best in the game.
Yeah, no, she's initiated, started to incorporate some of the spring strafing into a game, and she uses it so well now.
Yeah.
Just so slippery and she's so accurate.
She's broken into the top 10 for point scorers too, actually.
I did see that.
Yeah, so she's doing incredibly well.
Yeah, that's unreal.
Oh, nice take out by
Oh.
Max there.
McMuffinator coming around.
McMuffinator
Mathinator.
seems to be Soap's arch nemesis at the moment.
It's so good to see a lot of new names starting to pick up again as well after release. I remember for a while there, Australia, New Zealand was always Crash, Rembrandt, myself, AXiON. So now you're seeing so many more names on a regular basis every night. You get home from work and you catch a game with great people. And everyone's improving so much too, so the game's always so intense. Wow, it's don't hate these days.
And what a lot of people say about the Sydney servers is just the friendliness that you get on there that you don't get on some of the larger country servers. So it's something to be pretty proud of.
Oh, for sure, yeah. And now we have this league. It's a lot of just the games just come out, and VR headsets aren't that common here in Australia and New Zealand, but these people have just picked it up and they're as excited about Hyperdash as a lot of us have been playing for months and months. And they're happy to spend a weeknight,
Oh, beautiful.
evening playing some
Nice.
And
Nice work by McMuffinator there. He's showing his skills.
Yeah, he's actually
Great work on the cut there. Lots of bounce shots just to keep them guessing as they come down the run.
I think KAOS must have a few pushing forward to try and disrupt, because I can only see 3 of them here, setting up at their spawn, trying to hold them off. Oh, looks like he got a tag off the bounce shot.
It's nothing better than getting a kill off a bounce shot from around the corner.
It's
the greatest thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Especially when you can hear them afterwards. What the hell was that?
With the red line traces back through a solid concrete wall.
Yeah. Oh, big push here.
40
I
seconds.
need a
We're
big push to get this here, I think.
yeah. This is going to be a hot ass.
The group. I'd imagine something would be coming through the group up. Oh, here we go, another push. Meters on there. Down. 30 seconds.
Getting with the shield, but taking out straight away. CrashZone.
Oh, nice spot there, just
Oh,
beside that
missed the
platform. Oh, he's done it. Has he pushed it through? He's still going. Big push here. Ooh,
Can they get
5
that
seconds.
overtime?
That was nearly it.
3, 2, come on, can they do it? Red team.
Oh, what a first match. 1%
KAOS
difference.
lost someone right at the end there as well, but still holding it. That's a couple of meters there. 1% difference. Good match.
Great first match there. Mr. Soap, I think, top dasher there, 96 for 96 for 59. Incredible
Yeah.
results.
Yeah,
AXiON,
AXiON and Universal.
yeah, 71 for 57 and 75 for 59. So great first round there.
Yeah,
I
that
think they're playing Waterway next. Not 100%.
Waterway is always my favourite.
Is it?
Yeah, I love Waterway.
We shouldn't have chosen that against you guys. It's one of my least favourite.
The good old server restart.
That's a nice fresh instance to help with the hit reg and all those other unusual issues that we can't really work out.